to know. I'll tell the world, yeah. I'll tell the world. I just want everyone to know.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome. Cap Nation Live, Thursday game day edition. Game of the week kind of day. What is going on, everybody? 2 college bowl games today. An NFL game, NBA, college basketball, no NHL. What is going on? Welcome. A nice little 2-day break, but we're back. We're back in action. We'll be live today. We'll be live tomorrow. We'll be live, not live, more than likely not live on Christmas. Probably not. You never know. Maybe at one point during the day, but definitely not in the morning, because that will be Christmas morning with the little one. And to me, that is all that matters. But yes, we'll be live the day after. We're going to have a great holiday week. And, man, it's just getting better. Mr. Grover, good afternoon to you. Hopefully you guys are doing well. We will be live tomorrow. Probably going to be live early tomorrow, maybe earlier than planned. I do have a 8:50 tea time tomorrow, so we are golfing in the morning tomorrow. And we're going to have some fun. Going to definitely have some fun. Victor says the St. John's game has been canceled. There's a lot of cancellations going on in the world due to COVID outbreaks. That is for sure. Hold on 1 second, folks. All right. If you're on my personal plays, I have a couple more to do that get done manually. And then we're going to jump right into it. We're going to take a look at the bowl games. Now, we do have bowl plays on both plays, so we may or may not be able to give you, side and total opinions on both. But nonetheless, I will help you where I can help you. All right, I will definitely try and help you where I can help you. So, let's see here. Let's have some fun today. Thank you, Keith. You as well. Saints just take the Christmas off. Well, more than likely. So here's how the Christmas is going to work. Little one's going to open up all her presents. Got a shit pile of them. She's going to play with her Santa stuff. She's going to go outside and ride, the new bike that she's going to be getting. Play with her toys. I'm going to be smoking a 19-pound turkey in the backyard with all the fixings. So I've got a whole day of cooking. So nonetheless, I may put in my earbuds, I may take my phone, and I may go live here on YouTube while I'm out smoking the bird and smoking some things out back and having some fun. So more than likely, I'll probably go live, that type of stuff. But no, not going to be a hardcore show or anything. I'm definitely not coming to the office. That you can fucking guarantee. You can guarantee no matter what. I don't care if the office burns down. I will not be in the office on Christmas. Ronald, what am I sipping on? It's the rest of a Monster. I ordered a coffee. I had Uber Eats deliver me a Starbucks, and I got a fucking hot chocolate. So luckily I had one of these in the fridge, but it's not really working yet. I think I need another one. I definitely think I need another one. All right. If you guys are not aware, bowl package is in full swing. Game of the week is today, and it's posted. So if you are on my game of the week, make sure you guys log in and get it. It's already posted. It's locked. It's loaded. It's ready to go. I absolutely love it. You have to be signed up by 7 p.m. Eastern Time. If you're not on it and you want to get on it, it is $100. But I'm going to give you a hint. I'm going to give you a big tip. If you are a YouTube exclusive member, you can get 25% off my game of the week today. If you are a YouTube exclusive member, you can get 25% off my game of the week. How do you get that? Well, one, you got to be a YouTube exclusive member. And then two, you go to the YouTube community page. You will see a YouTube exclusive members only discount that will take 25% off. So if you're not a YouTube exclusive member and you're going to be getting my game of the week, go to YouTube. Become a member for $15 measly. You'll get a promo code for 25% off, which is $25. So today, you'll automatically save $10. You'll have a whole month of YouTube exclusive access, which will just make you more money with even more discounts and more plays, etc., etc., etc. So there, I gave away a little secret that YouTube exclusive members have been knowing about for a very long time. Now, they come at random, the discounts, and there's actually another one today that is pretty damn good that a lot of you guys have already taken advantage of. So, don't miss out. Don't miss out. Well, I will be golfing tomorrow. I haven't looked at although it might be raining tomorrow. Now that I think about it, I might get screwed. It might be raining tomorrow. Let's see. They're calling for rain tomorrow. Uh-oh. Hopefully it's not coming until the evening. Completely forgot it's supposed to rain tomorrow. Not until... Well, shit. Looks like it's raining tomorrow. Well, that sucks. Maybe I won't be golfing. Very nice, Katie. Very nice. William tuning in via text. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Guess we got a frozen screen. We'll get that one fixed. By the way, Christmas sales are on the website. Christmas specials are on the website. And before we jump into the game, let's talk about those. And real quick, there's only 3 of them. A year of my personal plays. You get an extra month, so you get 13 months for $1,200. Less than $100 a month for all of my plays. You guys buy 3 days for $99. Just buy the fucking year. A year, my personal plays, and a year of my game of the weeks, 2K. You guys usually buy both anyways. You also get an extra month. You get 13 months. And then they brought back the big combo. 2 years of premium, 2 years of personal, 2 years of guaranteed Saturday, 2 years of game of the weeks, all of that for $5K. But anybody that buys one of those 3 packages will be put into a drawing to win 2 front row tickets to the Fiesta Bowl. 2 front row tickets to the Fiesta Bowl. They are 2 of my personal tickets. I have 4. More than I might be sitting in the other 2 seats right next to it, or I might be up in the DraftKings suite, because I've got 2 tickets to the DraftKings suite. Unfortunately, I can't give those away. That I cannot do. But I can give away mine, and we could have some fun with it. And I'll be out there tailgating all of the good works and all of that good stuff. All right, so let me pop up the stuff for today and see what kind of trouble we can get into today, folks. Get this board ready because we're going to have some fun. We're going to have some fun. All righty. You guys talking about the Colts game on Christmas? Funny, I was invited to the DraftKings suite for that one, but I turned that one down. Not missing the little one on Christmas for a game. That is for sure. That is absolutely for sure. Rich says, spin that pole. We need to get it spinning, right? Spinning so we're winning. All right. Apparently, everything that I have prepared for the games today didn't download on this computer, so bear with me while I get it locked down. There we go. There we go. Let it download real quick, and then we'll be good to go. Shane, you talking about the Northern Iowa game? Northern Iowa and Wyoming? We can take a look at that while we're waiting. We could definitely take a look at that one. That's no problem there. One on ESPN University, 6:30 Eastern time game, 3:30 Pacific. Let me pop up the live odds for that, and we can take a gander at that one. You know, I love doing the college basketball breakdowns, and we really haven't been into the swing of things with it yet because of obviously the bowl games and whatnot, but we definitely need to. Definitely need to be doing more college football around here. Or college basketball, excuse me. Alrighty. So bear with me. I am logging in to get the college basketball stuff up, and we'll take a look at some college basketball while we're waiting for it to download. We can go back and forth. No problem there. I think we definitely... Maybe we need to do a Cap Nation promo for 2 of my tickets as well. Out of curiosity, in the live chat, and I'm going to ask now and I'm going to ask later, just so I could just get a running gauge. Obviously, not all of you guys are close to Arizona. And it sucks at a bowl game. You know, the bowl game is on January 1st because, one, you're probably going to be hungover from the New Year's. Nobody wants to travel the night before. Yada, 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 yada. But if I was to give you 2 front row tickets that cost me $1,000 a piece to the Fiesta Bowl on January 1st, would you go to the game? Not transfer them so you could sell them. Actually physically hand you the tickets as you're walking into the stadium. How many of you would show up for it? If I said, hey, here's 2 tickets for you to enjoy to the game. Anybody in the live chat now that would come out for it? Now, I know Alex probably would. I don't know if he's here, though. Just curious. Never as I will when I get off the live show. I'll log back into that and check it out. Never as you'd come out. I know you're in Albuquerque, so you're not a far drive. Hey, Rich, we got all kinds of snowbirds in town. So, they're getting here somehow. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second, guys. Shane, you'd be in Florida. Michael, you'd probably fly out. I will see what I can do. Rich never said never been to a college game before. I don't go to a lot of college games. I did go. Was it last year? No, or the year before we went to the when it was the playoffs out here. And it was Clemson and Ohio State. We were sitting front row for that one. Same side, but opposite side of the field. Katie says, I was once a snowbird. Man, we got a lot of fucking snowbirds here. Need to learn how to drive. Ronald, you're going to be in Times Square. Very nice, brother. The tailgating is unbelievable. It really is. The tailgating is the best part. All right, so going to jump into some college hoops. Out of request by Shane to take a look at the Wyoming and Northern Iowa game. So we will take a gander at that one. Then we'll jump back over to college football and the bowl games because I know we get a bowl game starting in an hour. Howard, you're going to the Rose Bowl? Very nice. Very nice. That'll be a lot of fun. Northern Iowa and Wyoming. 6:30 Eastern time game. Line on this one has Wyoming laying 2.5 with a total over and under 135. Northern Iowa 4-6 on the year for the Panthers. Ben Jacobson and the Panthers guys out of the Missouri Valley Conference coming off a neutral site loss over Liberty, losing by 2, 76-74. Most recently, that was on Wednesday, a.k.a. yesterday. Little tournament action for Christmas. They get Wyoming today, who is also obviously coming off a loss. They lost to Stanford yesterday, losing 66-63. Very close game for the Cowboys, who are 9-2 on the year. Jeff Linder and the Cowboys guys are straight 9-2 on the year. Haven't started conference play. They start conference play January 1st. Happy New Year's conference game. Big one against Boise State. Definitely looking to improve off of yesterday's not a very good showing. And Shane brings up a good point, says that they shot horrible yesterday. They did not shoot well. They shot a measly 17 point from out deep. They went 4 of 23 from out deep. They went 7 of 13 for 53.8% from the free throw line. Overall, straight disaster yesterday for Wyoming. They've got wins over Detroit Mercy, Arkansas Pine Bluff, Washington, Grand Canyon, Cal State Fullerton, Denver, McNeese State. They got slaughtered by Arizona. They beat Utah Valley. They've had a lot of easy games so far. Northern Iowa wins against, St. Bonnie, Jackson State, Marshall, nobodies. They hung in with Bradley, which was a game they could have won, and they lost on the road. As far as the game goes, you take a look at the offenses, advantage Wyoming. As of right now, based on adjusted efficiencies this early into the season, Wyoming, believe it or not, has a 55th ranked offense based on adjusted efficiencies, strength of schedule, strength of opponent schedule, all of those factors. They're normally hitting 53.7% overall compared to the 50.3 of Northern Iowa. Wyoming generally hits 31.7% from out deep. Yesterday's showing was a disaster. They normally hit 57.7% of all their two-point plays. However, they struggle from the free throw line. They're a 67.5% free throw shooting team. If this game gets down to free throws, Wyoming's going to need to make them in order to be successful. A lot of these books have the line tight. I think this is going to be a closely matched game. Defensive advantages, slight advantage for Northern Iowa, and we'll go over that here in a minute. But Northern Iowa on offense, they hit 50.3% overall from the field, 33.2% shooting from three-point range. They're an average three-point shooting team, 50.7% from two-point range, and they make 73.5% of all their free throws. Two foul participation, both participate, both are in the 30 percentile. 31 for Wyoming, 36 for Northern Iowa. Advantage, the over, if there's fouls early in the first half. Height advantage, over a 2-inch height advantage for the kids out of Wyoming. Nearly 2.25-inch height advantage. Experience level, roughly the same. Northern Iowa will go to the bench more for nearly 30% of the total minutes played or by bench personnel compared to 18.3 from Wyoming. As far as this game goes, hold on one second. As far as this game goes, I think Northern Iowa will keep it close. And if Wyoming wins, I would probably take them on the money line. But I think Northern Iowa keeps this one close. I think they keep this close enough to make it a contest at 2.5 points. But what I think is a better play on this one would be the points. I think over 135 will be in play, as well as Northern Iowa plus the 2.5. But again, don't have a dollar on this one. For me personally, I think there's better opportunities out there. I had a nice big 2-0 in college basketball yesterday and plan to hit another one later today. We're empty. We need more. We need more. Alrighty, so we're going to jump over and jump back. We're going to take a look at that NFL game. And then we'll take a look at some college football. And we're going to go through them kind of quick, so that way we can have some fun today. Hold on one second. Alrighty, so jumping into the NFL for today. Bradley, thank you, sir. Thank you. Shane, if I have time, I will definitely go over the George Mason game. If I have time. But I will tell you this much. My opinion, I seen what you posted earlier. My opinion might be the opposite. All right, 49ers, Titans. What to expect in a Thursday night football matchup? Personally, I think we're going to have a fun matchup tonight. I think this is going to be a great game. I really do. Niners laying 3 minus $1.16. Money line is up from 155 to 166. Total on this one hovering at 44.5 points. Total staying put. First half numbers. 49ers laying 1.5. Money line minus 140, over and under 21.5. jumping into this one. Let me pop up the numbers. I never even popped anything up for it yet, but here we go. I will tell you this much. It seems that everybody and their mother that is an industry expert is all on the Titans. A lot of people on the Titans. The 9-5 Titans, 8-6 against the spread, 7-7 to the over. Howard. The over. I mean the under? Well, the over-under bet, I guess, could be. The Titans. Oh, the Titans. It's like America's team today. They are coming off their 19-13 loss over the Steelers, where they were a 1.5-point dog and they hung into it until the end. The Niners have won 5 out of their last 6 games, 2 straight. Their only loss was a 30-23 loss against the Seahawks. They're coming off a 31-13 victory over the Falcons. They had a 26-23 victory over the Bengals the week prior. And then on the 5th was their last loss, and that was against the Seahawks, where they lost by a touchdown. The last 5 straight meetings between these two teams have gone over the total. 49ers, 20 wins and 8 losses the last 10 years on the road versus an opponent after a conference straight-up loss. Titans, 1-6 against the spread versus an opponent after having to play the Falcons. San Francisco's 12-1 to the over after playing Atlanta as well. You guys remember we had the over for these dingbats on Sunday, and they royally fucked us over. 49ers averaged 25.7 points a game. They averaged 127 a game on the ground, 4.3 yards per carry, 240 in the air, 7.9 yards per passing attempt. The Titans averaged 24.1 points per game. They averaged 142 a game on the ground, a great running number. However, we all know Derrick Henry ain't coming back today. That's for sure. 4.4 yards per carry, 203 yards a game in the air at 6.2 yards per passing attempt. But when you take a look at the defenses, and primarily that run defense of the Titans, holding teams to 87 yards a game and 3.9 yards per carry. They are giving up 242 in the air at 6.5 yards per passing attempt. They are -7 on turnovers. 49ers average a little bit more per game what they give up to total points to the opposing offenses. They give up 22.4 points a game. They give up 109 yards a game on the ground at 4.2 yards per carry, and they give up 213 in the air at 6.6 yards per passing attempt. They're also negative in the turnover department at -2. He who limits the turnovers will probably be victorious today. If the Titans win the turnover game today, they will probably be victorious. Generally speaking, that's what happens in the NFL, but I think more so today. As far as the side goes, we've got to play on the side. So if you want to know if we're rolling with the Niners or the Titans, you got to get on board for that one. But as far as this one goes, if you took the trend is to the over. Last 5 straight have gone over. But you have to ask yourself, if the game goes over, that means the Titans are scoring and the Niners are scoring as well. Who's old Tannehill going to pass to? It was announced yesterday, so a lot of people not expecting Julio Jones to play today, but he is playing. He was announced yesterday, 22 hours ago, that he will be playing. Doesn't have an injury designation for his hamstring. Bradley says COVID cases have created chaos with teams and betting lately. Damn straight. Now, I haven't seen, and I'm trying to check right now. It was announced 17 minutes ago that A.J. Brown is on track to play. There you go. Raymond says that he's playing. He hasn't played since week 11. But it says that he's on track to play. More than likely, that means A.J. Brown will probably be back in the game. Or probably be playing today. That is where I expect that to go. So expect Julio Jones, A.J. Brown, even if they use Julio just to run routes as a disguise for Brown and others. If I was going to do anything, I lean towards the over. Alrighty, so moving along. To our college football games. By the way, congratulations to everybody that was on Missouri in the under yesterday. Let's take a look at UCF and Florida. By the way, we put out a daily free play on this one. If you guys watch the daily free play video, you guys know where we're at on this one. UCF, Florida. Let me pop up the live odds for this and see what kind of fun we can have. Hey guys, hold on 1 second, all right? Give me 1 second. I'll be right back with you guys. I'm going to put the countdown timer on, but it's literally going to I'll probably be back in less than a minute, all right? So I do apologize. Actually, it's going to be probably 2.5 minutes. I got to walk to the restroom. So I do apologize, but we'll be right back. Right back. All right, we're back. I lied. It was 3 minutes and some change. But either way, we're back. And we're going to jump back into this bowl game. All righty, we're back. The Tin Man just got a couple scores at WD-40, right? All right, so let's see here. Florida laying 6.5 now with a total over and under 55.5. Let's see what we can come up with this one, guys, all right? And we're going to roll through these kind of quick because I do have to get going here in just a little bit. We get UCF, who went 8-4 on the year, 4-8 against the spread, 7-4-1 to the over. Against Florida, out of the SEC, 6-6 straight up, 3-9 against the spread. They were horrible against the spread this year. And 5-7 to the over. When you start diving into the numbers, you'll see that UCF averages more points per game. They give up less points per game. But keep in mind, they definitely had a much weaker schedule. They didn't play anybody outside of conference play. They played Boise State, who they beat 36-31. They played Louisville, who they lost to by 7. They played Navy, who they lost to by 4. Who else did they play? Got to ask yourself that question. UCF 28-22 against the spread their last 50 games. Odd. Everything just shut down on us. Give me 1 second. Make sure that because everything that's hooked up to is hooked up to the internet, so I want to make sure that that's not dropping. So we'll be right back, I guess. Hold on. All right, apparently we're back. So we actually have a backup. You guys can't see me yet, but you will in a second. Be blessed with my ugly mug again. We actually have a backup internet source. So I turned that on immediately because all of this stuff is hooked up to the same power supply as our main internet. And it, I don't know, somehow reset. Alrighty, so when you start gandering at this game, strength of schedule, Florida, all right, just because they're in the SEC. Florida 8-2 to the over when played in the month of December. Florida 0-5 against the spread in the last 2 years in non-conference games. Last time these two teams faced off, Florida was a 22-point favorite, and they beat them 42-0. But that was, what, 15 years ago? Yes, the St. John's game canceled. When you start diving into the numbers, UCF averaging 189 a game on the ground, 5.3 yards per carry, 211 in the air, 6.9 yards per passing attempt. Florida 210 on the ground at 5.4 yards per carry and 260 in the air at 8.3 yards per passing attempt. Going up against a UCF defense that is giving up 25.2 points per game. They give up 156 a game on the ground, as well as 213 in the air at 6 yards per passing attempt. They are +5 on turnovers as a whole for UCF. Florida, they give up 26.6 points per game. They give up 152 a game on the ground at 4.3 yards per carry and 208 in the air at 6.7 yards per passing attempt. However, that's against the likes of Alabama, Tennessee, Kentucky, Vandy, LSU, Georgia, South Carolina, Missouri, Florida State. As far as this one goes, if you watch the daily free play video, I think we see points, folks. I think we see points. And if you start really diving into it, and you go take a look, you can get a first quarter total of 13. I think we get 14 in the first quarter. I think we get at least 2 touchdowns and 2 extra points in the first quarter. But first half over and under 27.5. I lean towards the first quarter over, but I'm betting. Yes, Daryl says Gus Malzahn very familiar with the SEC teams from his time at Auburn. No doubt about it. Very familiar. If there's anybody that could trump an SEC team today, I would say it would have to be Gus Malzahn's team. However, I just don't think they're talented enough even to hang. I think they'll hang. They're going to hang for a while. But I think Gus Malzahn will have trick plays up his sleeve. I think he's going to be going for it on 4th down, fake punts, fake, you name it, fake this, fake that. It's coming. But I think we see points. UCF, Florida, first half over. Get this pole spinning so we're winning. Uh-oh. It didn't spin on the first attempt. Alrighty. Hold on. We got some shades open over here. And that is like a horrible glare on the five board. There we go. Oh man, you guys wouldn't have been able to see it. So it's safe to say I am all over the over on this one. Safe to say I am all over the over on this one. Safe to say it. Boom, there you go. There you have it. Ready to rock, ready to roll. Don't forget, my game of the week is today. You have until 7 p.m. Eastern time to get on board if you want one monster win. If you want one monster win, you have until 7 p.m. Eastern time to get on board today. Does come with a cost, $100. Comes with a big guarantee to win, or you get the next one free. So we've got that on the board. If you watch the daily free play video, you know what I'm on already. If you didn't, go watch it, and it'll kind of coincide with what I just gave you guys. Chef Bayer, thanks for jumping on board the College Football Bowl package with my personal plays. Give me 1 second. I'm sending them to you right now, brother. Alrighty. Plus the College Football Bowl package. Woo! Alrighty, so let's go take a look at that Miami of Ohio and North Texas game. What to expect out of this shit show, huh? You get North Texas, who's 6-6 on the year. Miami of Ohio, 6-6. Miami of Ohio went 5-7 against the spread, 6-6 to the over. North Texas was 9-3 against the spread and 4-7-1 to the over. What to expect out of this matchup? North Texas won 5 straight games to become bowl eligible. 5 straight. Beating UTSA, Florida International, UTEP, Southern Miss, and Rice. Before that, they had one win. It was the beginning of the season, beating Northwestern State. Miami of Ohio is coming off a 48-47 loss to Kent State. Before that, they had a 34-7 victory over Bowling Green. They beat Buffalo 45-18. They had a 35-3 loss to Ohio, and they had a 24-17 win against Ball State as well. Gerald says, might take totals over in both bowl games. The overs are generally not a bad speaking thing in the bowl games. Miami of Ohio 12-3 against the spread the last 15 games versus an opponent on a winning streak of 4 or more games. North Texas just 1-6 against the spread the last 7 games after playing UTSA. North Texas 8 wins, 0 losses, and a push on the under in their last 9 games versus an opponent after a close, straight-up loss of 3 points or less. Miami of Ohio's last Conference USA win came in 2003 in the GMAC Bowl, GMAC. Since then, they're 0-7 against the Conference USA. That's straight up. 0-7 straight up, 2-5 against the spread. What to expect today? Both teams averaged nearly the same 29 points a game, 29.1 for Miami of Ohio, 28.6 for North Texas. North Texas leading the charge with the run game, averaging 51 running plays and 30 passing plays. They average 81 offensive snaps compared to the 67 of Miami of Ohio. North Texas averages 246 a game on the ground, 4.9 yards per carry, and 194 in the air at 6.4 yards per passing attempt. Miami of Ohio averaging 143 a game on the ground at 4.2 yards per carry and 283 in the air. That big air number at 283 at 8.6 yards per passing attempt. Which game, Chef Bear? Which game are you talking about getting canceled? Oh, yeah, George Mason, Wisconsin canceled. That is off the board. Dropping like flies. When you look at the defenses, Miami of Ohio gives up less points. They give up less run yards per game. They give up less passing yards per game. And they're also better in the turnovers, +3 versus +2. They give up only 23.8 points per game. They give up 151 a game on the ground at 4 yards per carry. They give up 222 in the air at 7.6 yards per passing attempt. Everything they do is just a smidge better. North Texas gives up 27.5 points a game. They give up 152 a game on the ground at 4.1 yards per carry. And they give up 226 in the air at 7.7 yards per passing attempt. As far as this one goes, we have an official play on the total. So if you want to know if we're taking the over or the under, you got to get on board the bowl package. As far as the side goes, lean towards the dog here at +2. I would not be surprised at one point today. I would not be surprised. And that line has shifted. That line is now 1.5. I would not be surprised come game time here to see it, close to a pick'em. Or maybe better. Or actually worse. A slight favorite in the next 30 minutes. Would not surprise me a bit. Chef Bear says starting to feel like last year. It wasn't last year, it was 2 years ago, right? When things just started canceling. Remember? Wasn't last year, it was 2 seasons ago, right? Or was it last year too? Can't remember. I can't remember. But I don't like canceled games, and I know you guys don't either. It was last year too, right? By the way, FanDuel has North Texas +2.5. just so you guys know. Give me 1 second, folks. Alrighty. That's right. That's right. The November. But it all just feels like it's all lumped together. Last year and the year before. Wasn't it a St. John's game that got canceled mid-game and we were winning? And that started everything? As far as the total goes, like I said, we've got an official play on the total, so if you want to know, you got to get on board. As far as Christmas Eve game goes, Memphis and Hawaii, we will be breaking that down tomorrow. Now, I'm not going to be live for too long tomorrow, but it'll be early tomorrow. Real early. I'll have that timeout a little bit later today. But maybe not. If it's raining, then golf's obviously canceled tomorrow, so maybe we will not have to worry about that. Alrighty. So, what do we have left in college basketball for today? What do they leave us with now that so many's been canceled? Liberty and Stanford. Lean Stanford on that one. Fresno State and Weber State. Probably Weber. We already broke down the Northern Iowa and Wyoming game. BYU and Vandy. That's a tough one. That's a tough one for me. South Florida and Hawaii. I was sitting at Cold Beers and Cheeseburgers last night, and I threw a bet on Vandy, who smoked Hawaii. I watched how the first two plays that Vandy rolled with, and I was live betting it as fast as I could for 500. That'll be the little late night action junkie special. But as far as that one goes, I'm going to take a gander at that one real quick. And again, not going to have anything crazy on it, but maybe a little late night special action junkie, a little junkie play for us. You know, everything Hawaii does, they do better than South Florida so far. South Florida is absolutely horrible from the free throw line. They're horrible from three-point range. They're horrible on all their two-point plays. I like Hawaii in this one, guys. I really do. For, the little late night action junkie special. Taking a quick gander at the lines on it. Maybe you guys need 1 second here. Maybe you guys need something late tonight. Hawaii is currently favored by 3.5 at our friends on DraftKings. I like Hawaii tonight. I really do. And I'm not a fan of, the old Rainbow Warriors and their basketball program. They're 4-4 on the year. They got smoked last night. But I think they're going to be strong enough and shoot well enough to get by South Florida today. So for that much, I like Hawaii laying the 3.5. If you can get a money line, actually, there we go. Money line minus 165. That's what I'll be betting later on tonight. Actually, I'll be betting it here shortly because I expect the number to go up. All right, so we'll throw this one up on the board for you guys as an early Christmas, little late night. Late night action junkie special. Jesus, come on, Vibe board. Can't you spell? Oh, now I can't spell. Now I can't spell. All right, there you go. Late Night Action Junkie special. And again, game of the week is today, so do not miss out. Do not miss out on all the fun. And it's going to be fun. Game of the week today, college bowl games today. A lot of money to be made, so don't miss out. All right, guys, I am out. I got to get running, and let's have a great day today. All right, guys, good luck, everybody. Wager responsibly, and we will see you guys all live at some point tomorrow early morning. Good luck, everybody.